You may recall yesterday we had to replace the pipe here. Well, if you can see there, this pipe here, we had to replace this one because it was split on the spill return. Well, that was quite easy. Somebody put a too small a diameter pipe on. However, when I brought this into the shop the day before, it was really hard to start. And when I came to start it to test this piece out, the car had been in the shop for all night at 20 degrees, and it was still hard to start. So hard starting on a 300 TDI or a 200 TDI is quite common. It is quite a common problem, should I say. But also there was a puff of smoke coming out of somewhere. Now, I didn't realise this until I was editing this video. So, I'm going to set the video up and I'm going to do it in different ways so we can see where this smoke's coming from. But first of all, let's see if it was the bad connection on the pump that was causing the hard starting, or there is a problem with the injector pump. So, I've never started this morning. This is absolutely stove cold. So let's have a go. So I think we've solved our problem. It must have been a bad connection on the pump, because that fired up straight away. Now, I didn't see if there was a leak, but I think that was, you know, sometimes it's the most stupidest things, eh? Sometimes it's stupid things. So let's see now. We'll get our water out, soapy water, and we're going to spray around the injectors to see if it's leaking. Sorry I have to shout, but this isn't very quiet. Tell you one of the problems, one of the problems is, apart from the bull bar, it's really annoying, is the fan is blowing all the soapy water away from the engine. And I can't see anything. I can't see anything quite so much at the moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something sort of strange. I'm going to disconnect the fan for a second and see if we can eliminate the problem by the fan blowing air across, and we'll just take it off temporarily. This is annoying, and it's only 8:30 in the morning. I couldn't get the fan off because somebody's replaced the viscous coupling, and it looks like they've put it on so tight you can't get it off again. And I don't want to damage anything else. Looks like they've put very damn thing on with Loctite. That's a problem for the future. And I see if you can. I don't know if you can see here. This has been cut out so they could get the fan out. I mean, how crude is that? Wow, bloody amateurs, eh? So anyway, what I've done is I've slacked the belt off, and I can't run it for a long time because the pump's not going to be working. But it will give me a chance to see with the soapy water where this diesel leak is occurring from. So let's give it a go. I just realised this car's got air conditioning, so the fan's still being driven by the AC belt. Oh, you just can't win, can you? What a bloody life. So how am I going to stop that from turning? It's just to say kissing the belt. Wait a minute. I wonder if I put a pair of vice grips on it. Just hold on, I'll be back. Put a pair of vice grips on the fan to stop it blowing. The belt's off. think I found it. So I think I found the problem. Look at that. And look at that very, very closely. Extremely closely onto that injector. You can see it's bubbling. Not from the seat, but from actually inside the thread itself. Crap, cheap, jobber parts. Rubbish. Get Delphi ones. Look at this. Can you see? Look at that. They're coming out. Look at them. And no wonder why people have got no power. So anyway, I'm going to fix that. But I don't think I've got any injectors in, glow plugs in. It's starting to get a little bit warm now, but I think we've proved the point that when I could hear that chuffing, it was probably coming out of somewhere, these glow plugs. Now I only hope that the seats are good in those glow plugs. You know, I despair at some mechanics sometimes, you know, but that's probably where we got the smoke from, because I haven't seen the smoke today, but they were definitely leaking. So I'm going to box all the belt back up just to get this cooled down a bit. I'll run it to get it cooled down, and then we'll get on with the rest of today's jobs.